Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Miami Dolphins franchise. The Dolphins are in first place in season number 2, and we have, I think, started to hit a little bit of a stride here, especially on the offensive side of the ball. This week we go up against the Baltimore Ravens. This will be a triple header episode, so we will get through 2 divisional games along with this Ravens matchup. And we all know we are going up against one of the best scrambling quarterbacks in NFL history in Lamar Jackson. Now, Jackson is obviously going to be scrambling, so our defensive game plan is definitely going to be to contain that QB scramble going into this matchup. That is the key. We need to stop him in order to get this bonus here that we might be able to get. Now, stemming from last episode, we upset the 8-1 Packers at the time, now 8-2. So we also have that same boost we had from last game, the plus 10 break tackle, plus 10 tackle, plus 10 in play rec today. So we have that advantage against Lamar Jackson as well. So we have a bunch of player upgrades after that last game. Our team got a bunch of XP, so we got a bunch of upgrades. Andy Isabella goes up to 74 overall. Kind of hard to believe based on his production. He's only 74 overall. Braden McKenzie gets an upgrade. He's at 73 as a rookie, star development. He has excellent blocking skills across the board. He doesn't do anything particularly amazing, but everything very good. Trayvon Roberts has that temporary overall boost. He goes up to 74, but the temporary boost puts him up to 78 for this game. Edward Ying, the backup quarterback, has an upgrade. He does go up, and not at 60 overall yet, but Jalen Waddle has one, 84 overall. Look at his attributes now. He is excellent, and so is Mike Gesicki. We could have 2 1,000-yard guys this year in Gesicki and Waddle. Waddle's definitely going to get there. Gesicki has a shot. Tua has an upgrade as well. You know, this has been his best year, I would say. He's turning the ball over more than I would like. He still does miss throws here and there, but he is progressing pretty nicely. Jerome Baker is the last guy to get an upgrade here, and he is looking for a contract extension soon, so we will see. I'm going to have the last half of this year as kind of an evaluation period to see who we should extend going forward. So let's get into some quick highlights here of the Baltimore matchup as we are on the road here to face the Ravens, who are competing in the AFC South. Here's a throw to the left side. That's going to be caught by Rashad Bateman for the touchdown. I said AFC South, I meant AFC North, and he gets in and gets Baltimore on the board first. So here is Tua now from the shotgun. Let's see what he can do. Throwing to the right side. He's got an open man. It's Waddle. Touchdown. You can't guard 99 speed across the field like that. It's just way too much. And we do make it a 7-7 game at that point. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's a quick throw. Waddle again for number 2. It's a touchdown. And Tua, how about this? Another multi-touchdown game from him. He has been on fire. Now we're into the third quarter at about the 2. Looks like Tua changed the play. Hands it off to TPH, who walks in. The undrafted rookie last season, now in his second year, gets in. He's going to be over 10 touchdowns as well this year. On to the fourth quarter now, up by 2, just trying to hold on to this lead. Here's a scramble this time. Tua picks up a block downfield by Antonio Brown and gets pushed out of bounds at the 10. If we can score here, we can put this game out of reach. So here we are at the 10 now. Tua in the pocket, under pressure, gets hit and puts it on the ground. Matthew Judon beats Austin Jackson around the edge, forcing the turnover there, and we could have put that game out of reach. Instead, it's a strip sack. So now here we go. Ravens have possession. Now they're down by 5 with under 2 minutes to go. Here's a throw to the sideline. That is Mark Andrews. And how did Lamar Jackson fit it in that tight space? Jackson now, 2nd and 10. He's going to throw across his body. He's got J.K. Dobbins, who reaches out for the first down. He gets to about the 50. 3rd and inches now. It looks like he's going to play action fake this time. Lamar in the pocket, throws deep. He's got a man behind the coverage. It's a touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens. Javon Holland had the deep third and somehow let a man get behind him. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Ravens. And it's going to be a 3-point lead here. Actually, a 1-point lead as they do not get the 2-point conversion. So here is Tua now throwing deep on the next drive. And that one will be dropped. Antonio Brown, you got to have that one with 11 seconds left. Now it's a 3rd and long. Tua throws to an open man. It's Gesicki, who's got it at about the 44-yard line, pushed out of bounds. And now we have 5 seconds left. We're not in the field goal range yet, though. We need one more play to get there. Quick throw to left side. It's caught by Waddle. We get the timeout in. 1 second to go. And this one will be for the game. 52 yards out with the wind to our face. Jason Sanders for the win. The kick is up, and it's off the crossbar. The Dolphins will lose. Oh my goodness. Antonio Brown had the game in his hands, and he dropped it there on that big pass. It's just the little plays like that. You got to hold on to it. We would have been well in the field goal range. Could have ran a couple of plays to get closer. Instead, we had the wind to our face, and we missed the game-winning field goal. And once again, the Dolphins do drop another game versus a team that is actually good this year. We've beaten up on all the bad teams, but we have to beat the good ones as well. We beat the Packers, but I think they're honestly overachieving. I'm not sure why they're so good, but we put up a bunch of points on them. But we have to beat these good AFC teams. So now we go up against the New York Jets, who are on their way to the number 1 pick. But returning from injury, we will have Christian Wilkins, Matt Paradis, and also the rookie Darius Howard, who has been on the injured list the last couple of weeks. Howard has been up and down so far this year. He hasn't gotten after the quarterback, which is something I wish that he would do a little bit better. Being next to Raekwon Davis, I'm expecting those two to be a tandem for years to come, and we will see what happens. But so far, 1 sack in his young career. He's got a lot of career to go, so I'm not really tripping on it, but I want to see him just have a breakout game. Zach Wilson is not the problem in New York. I don't know what it is. It might be their offensive line, but they did draft a first-round running back in Lionel Minter, and he is excellent. He is the only superstar X-Factor rookie right now. 94 speed. He is already number 26 ranked running back in the NFL. But look at the problem here. He's only got 2 rushing touchdowns this year. At 544 yards, he hasn't been able to get loose at all, and maybe it is their offensive line. So we hop into the second game of this triple header episode. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is caught by Mike Gesicki. I mentioned before in the beginning of this episode that Gesicki will probably reach 1,000 yards. He's at about 750 on the year, and he's got about 6 games to go now. So Tua now in the pocket, throws left side into coverage. It's picked off. That's going to be Isaac Yiadom in coverage. We were looking for Isabella coming open, but Yiadom kind of stuck with him. He didn't go to that flat that was Mike Gesicki open, and instead he makes a good play in zone. So the Jets do capitalize out off of the turnover. Here's a deep shot to the end zone. This is Isabella, and he catches it at the 1 and gets tackled from behind by Ashton Davis, but an excellent throw by Tua. Isabella and Waddle are really turning into a big 1-2 tandem. So here is a handoff. TPH walks in. It's going to be a touchdown. TPH will be over 10 touchdowns on the year, and it makes it 7-7 here versus the 1-win Jets. The Jets now up against their own end zone. This time Tua moving to the right side. Throwing on a 3rd and 12. He's got Gesicki wide open, and he picks up about 15 on that. It's a first down. 10 of 16 start for Tua, but no touchdowns yet. As now we get it eventually to the 1. Here's a handoff. TPH gets in. It's a touchdown. Make it another one for Terrence Pitt Howard. And I'm hoping that we can be one of the top running backs as far as touchdowns this year with TPH, because I want to see that depth trait go up, because we haven't triggered any scenarios yet for him. Here he is getting the handoff to left side, and that one will be about a gain of 7. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. At about the 11-yard line this time, Tua throwing to the end zone. He's got a man. It's Waddle. He dragged that foot. It's a touchdown. Excellent throw by Tua. The chemistry is there for him and Waddle always. 21-14. That chemistry dates back to college, as here's Zach back under pressure. This is going to be a sack. It is the rookie Darius Howard. Welcome back from injury. He makes a sack. He gets a sack there in his first game, returning. A very welcome sighting here for the Dolphins defense. So we're inside of 2 minutes left now in the fourth quarter. The Jets come all the way back, and here they are with a 3-point lead, and we're just trying to get into the end zone. We elect to go for it on a 4th and 1 here, but here's a handoff and a stop. Gaskin was in on the play, and the rookie Tranquil gets in there and makes the stop behind the backfield. So now here is Minter trying to seal up this game. He gets the first handoff, and he will get stopped for a gain of 3. We call our first timeout. 2nd and 7, another handoff to Lionel Minter. This one will get him another 4 yards. Our second timeout called. This is the game. 3rd and 4. This is Wilson throwing to the left side. He's got his man open. That's Elijah Moore, but he can't get to the first down marker, and they have to punt this one away. So 38-35, we have no timeouts here. Just about a minute left. Tua, wide open man downfield. It's Antonio Brown who's got it. He gets to about the 32. What a great throw by Tua. You can't miss that one, and Antonio Brown makes up for that drop last game. So here is Tua, another throw to Brown. He's open. No timeouts left. We got to hurry it up to the line now. We run the exact same play. We see something we like this time. 2nd and 5. We throw to the right side. It's Pitt Howard pushed out of bounds at the 5. He gets outside of Von Miller, who once again is in coverage, and we catch him slipping. 16 seconds left now at the 5. Tua, good blocking. Throws to the sideline. This one's caught. Touchdown, Jalen Waddle. What an excellent throw by Tua right there. It had to be in one spot, and Waddle dragged the foot, and now we have the 4-point lead. 6 seconds to go. Zach Wilson's going to have to go to the end zone on this one. He's holding it, though. He just throws it to the sideline. Kind of a lazy throw, and it's picked off of the tip. It's Xavier Howard, his 3rd of the year, pushed out of bounds at the 16. That will seal this game for the Dolphins. We almost lost to a 1-win team on that one, but 42-38, we get it done here at home. And maybe it's just those, in-division games where teams just play better than what they really are, but we got the win nonetheless. Terrence Pitt Howard only ran for 27 yards in this one. 2 touchdowns, though. And how that upgrade works, I believe if you're top 3 in any one of your positional statistics, you do get that upgrade. So if you end up being top 3 in yards, top 3 in touchdowns, you will get an upgrade. So I'm hoping that Terrence Pitt Howard finishes top 3 in touchdowns this year. That would be awesome. Darius Howard gets another sack, and Andrew Van Ginkel gets another sack. Man, he is having himself a career year. So after that game, we are now 7-5, and we are the only AFC East team above 500 at this point. It's just amazing to see this division do so poorly this year. But ahead of this Patriots game, we come to talk to Andy Isabella in the locker room, and Jalen Waddle inspired him to play well. So we will challenge Andy Isabella next game. Don't ask me, show me. When opponents are watching film of our offense, they're looking at Waddle. They need to start looking at you. And Andy Isabella is up to the challenge. You call my number, and you will not regret it. I'm ready to have a huge day. Head coach St. Pierre is challenging Andy Isabella, the newcomer on this squad. He's only been on the team for 4 games now, but now it's his time to really shine. Jalen Waddle has earned 2,500 XP for inspiring a teammate. That is very, very cool, to be honest with you. And now we'll see if we can get this challenge. Andy Isabella needs 150 plus receiving yards against the Patriots, and he gets a touchdown multiplier. Bonus goal, touchdowns with Andy Isabella will give him bonus rewards. So I don't know what the reward will be, but it sounds pretty good. So we will see what we can do here at home versus the Pats. As they are in second place, a win can distance ourselves in first place. So we will play only offense in this game since we have a challenge for Andy. Here's a throw to him, and he's wide open. Tua cannot make the throw, and that will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Tua, he goes down. It's going to be a sack and a recovery that time. That's Matthew Judon. I don't know why I said Judon when we were playing the Ravens. He obviously used to play for them. But the strip sack right there, he beats the rookie Braden McKenzie around the edge. And the Patriots capitalize again. It's now a 14-0 game. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is going to be Andy Isabella for his first catch. We need to get him to 150. We won't force him the ball at all, though, but if he's open, we get it to him like that. Throw incomplete. Tua cannot hit his target. 3rd and 5 now at the 42. Tua in the pocket, throwing deep, one-on-one. It's going to be knocked down. Isabella had one-on-one coverage. I thought he can outrun the defense. Instead, the Patriots score on their first 3 drives. It's 17-0. So here we go, showing some balance here. Here is Terrence Howard with the draw play. He picks up a first down on that play. That brings it to the 39-yard line now, running the receiver in motion. This is Tua throwing on the run. He had Hunter Long wide open, and Tua overthrows his man yet again. Another punt here for this offense. Luckily, the Patriots don't score for a 4th straight drive. Here we are, back on an offense. Here's a throw across the middle. That one's tipped by Kyle Van Noy. It's a 3rd and 10 this time. Play action fake. We have a wide open man. It's Isabella. He makes a man miss. It's a touchdown. There we go. We finally get on the board right there. The defense was creeping up. They sent the pressure. We picked it up perfectly, and Isabella does the rest. And having that speed alongside Jalen Waddle has definitely paid dividends so far. So here we are now, down by 10 points with about 3 minutes left here in the first half. Here's a throw to Gesicki. He gets another catch on the year. As now we get a fresh set of downs close to the 47. Handoff, Terrence Howard with the big lane. He picks up the first down on that one. And now here we go at the 34-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go. Tua in the pocket, pump fakes and throws across the middle. Knocked away, looking for his running back. So at the 34-yard line this time, it's going to be a 3rd and 6. Running his man in motion. Tua throws, and that is knocked away. Was looking for Isabella across the middle. Instead, we will have to settle for the long field goal. This is from 51, and it will be good. Barely over the crossbar. But now it's a 10-point game. We do get one more possession before half now, so here we are with 45 seconds to go. Tua outruns Chase Winovich on the left side. This one will be a big-time gain for Tua. He gets out of bounds at the 33 on the other side of the 50. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. It looks like we have Isabella deep on this one, going deep. Here is Tua throwing, and he had a linebacker on him. What are they doing on defense? It's a touchdown for the Dolphins. I thought for sure that safety was going to have over-the-top help. He did not. He let Isabella run right past him. It's now just a 3-point game. So here we are in the second half. Here's a quick throw. Isabella again, but he drops it this time. It's picked up by the defense. That was actually kind of a bad throw because we set him up for failure. 3 defenders around him. And little Isabella, he gets absolutely clocked on that one, puts the ball on the ground. So now here we are in the 4th quarter, down by 10. Here's a throw across the middle. Wide open is Gesicki. He's got it. He gets to about the 35-yard line. A nice throw by Tua. So down by 10, can we get into the end zone this drive? Here is a throw. Once again, Gesicki, the safety blanket. He picks up another first down. Tua, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception in this game, 19 for 33, over 250 in this game as well. So Tua now rolling to left side, throwing that way. Antonio Brown could go over 1,000 yards as well this season. So here we are, 2nd and inches. Here's a run play, and he gets to about the 3. That is Terrence Howard, 71 yards rushing, a much better day as far as yardage goes today. So now we're inside the 5. Here's a handoff. This is Bronco McMacklin who checks into the game. He picks up a few, and Solomon Kindly, our right guard, is shaken up. We cannot get right on our offensive line. 3rd and goal. Quick throw, and we tried to run a pick play that time, and it ends up being an incompletion off of our receiver's back. And now here we are down by 7. We settle for 3 on that drive, and we have about 2 minutes to go to tie up this game. Here's a quick throw. Antonio Brown open across the middle. That one will be a first down throw. Getting one more play off here before the 2-minute warning. Tua under pressure right away. It's going to be a sack. Unblocked off the edge. The Patriots send they sent like 7 guys. We only had 4 blocking. We had 5 blocking, I guess. And now it's a 2nd and long. Here is Tua throwing to the right side, looking for Waddle. It's tipped around, almost picked off as well. Falls to the ground. 3rd and 21 now at our own 19. Tua under pressure again. He just throws it across his body. He does have Antonio Brown open, but it will be a 4th down. We hurried up to the line now. 4th and 12. Throwing up the seam. It's Waddle, and he can't hang on. And that one will do it. Our defense cannot stop the Patriots here at the end of the game. They get a 1st down, and we use all our timeouts. And that is it. 34-27. Can't believe we could not pull off that win, especially with all of those big plays in this one. And the Patriots stay within a game in the division. And they do what they had to do on the road, get a win, a big-time win. And we'll see if it pays off here at the end of this season. We have 4 games remaining. But Isabella does get that goal barely. 153 off of 5 receptions on the day. 3 touchdowns as well. 2 big-time catches for big-time yards. But how about that? 153. That was as close as you can get. But look at the defense in this one. Jerome Baker, 2.5 sacks. Darius Howard, 2.5 sacks. Andrew Van Ginkel and Raekwon Davis also add 1. If we could have games like this, I mean, our defense could borderline be unstoppable, but it doesn't excuse that we gave up 30 points, albeit that we did give them good field position on a couple of those drives. But we do end up losing that game. We go 2-1 in this episode. Darius Howard gets an upgrade. We decide to upgrade his power moves, so he goes up +1 and +2 in awareness. Number 32 right now as far as ratings go. But he is turning into a very good young player, especially after that 2.5 sack game. So Isabella is happy with his performance. I knew you had that kind of performance in you. You're a big piece of the offense. Build on it and keep playing well here on out. And he ends up getting a very good attribute boost. He gets +5 in catching traffic and +5 in release. So an excellent upgrade there for Isabella as we now move to 7-6 on the season. 5-7 are the Patriots. The Bills and Jets now, they are battling for that number 1 pick. How about that? I mean, the Bills being 2-10, I definitely could not see that happening at all, but who knows? Tua has 25 touchdowns, 13 interceptions on the year. Terrence Pitt Howard is going to be at 1,000 yards as well. I didn't really realize how close he was. He has 12 touchdowns on the ground. Waddle is over 1,000 now, 1,100 to be exact, 10 touchdowns through the air. Gesicki is up to 911. He's going to probably get that next game or maybe in the next 2 games. Antonio Brown is 200 yards from 1,000 as well. Isabella probably won't get there unless he just absolutely goes on a tear. And then sack-wise, Andrew Van Ginkel has 10. Raekwon Davis has 6. Darius Howard with 4.5. How about Adam Butler being fourth on our team? And he doesn't even play full-time at the defensive tackle position. He has 3 on the season. So that kind of speaks to what is Jalen Phillips doing, because he's on the field quite a bit. Melvin Ingram is as well, and so is Christian Wilkins. And we have Adam Butler as our 4th leading sack getter on the season. So with 4 games left, we have the Steelers, Jets, Seahawks, and Broncos. We have our bye week right now, hopefully to recuperate if we did have some injuries. And we will see what the last 4 games ends up doing here for the Dolphins. A nice 2-1 record here in this episode. Love what I see from the young guys. Love what I see from Isabella and Howard. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. We will have the Steelers next episode, so stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.